Hey guys, today I'm going to be decluttering my nail polish collection. I'd like to get rid of about a quarter of my collection. I've got a range of brands ranging from drugstore to high-end and a few indie brands thrown in here and there. I'd like to get it down to at least about this one acrylic container. I purchased this off of Amazon. So if you enjoy decluttering videos, then just keep watching. So like I stated before, I'd like to get it down to this acrylic container and this one. Actually, this container and this container came in a set off of Amazon. They're great. Actually, I really like them both. They're very sturdy, they're durable, and I haven't had any issues with them breaking. It's a very good material. So I'd like to get it down to these two containers if possible. Like I said, I'm not the best at decluttering, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. And then I would like to keep. I'm gonna put a bunch of the polishes that I'm getting rid of in one of these acrylic containers. I purchased this. I believe it was at the Dollar Tree. I think the best way for me to go about doing this is to organize my nail polish by color. That way I can see exactly which shades I have duplicates of and kind of see which ones aren't getting used. So let's start doing that. So I apologize, I had to move areas. It's about almost 6 o'clock here and the sun's going down. But in the meantime, I very quickly organized everything by color, and let's do the whites first. Okay, so let's start with the whites. At one point I was really obsessed with wearing white nail polish. I still do occasionally, but it's nothing like I used to. And I don't know, everyone's different. Some people love white polish and some people think it's tacky. So I'm curious to hear your opinions. Like, write them down below. I'll definitely read them. I'm very curious. Okay, so I think immediately I'm going to get rid of the Wet n Wild. I love Wet n Wild polishes, but I have to take about 3 coats to reach full opacity, and that's just too much. For me, anyways. My preference is 2 coats tops. If I really like the shade, I'll do 3, but I prefer to do no more than 2. Okay, and then a favorite white that I've used quite a bit, actually, is Orly White Creme, or White Cream. So I think I'll definitely hold on to this one. And then at one point, this CoverGirl Outlast Stay Brilliant polish, and I believe this is in Snowstorm. So at one point, these were my favorites. I had 2. I purchased both of these myself, but lately I'm noticing that 2 coats just doesn't do it. I have to get 3. I have to use 3 to reach full opacity, and again, it's not my preference. So I will get rid of those. And then, goodness gracious, I have 3 of the Sinful colors, and this is in Snowy White, or they're all in Snowy White. One of them I got as a gift, and then the other 2 I purchased myself. So I do actually really like this polish. It's good. I can usually get away with using 2 coats, and I'll just hold on to one of them. There's no sense in having all 3. I thought I only had a couple. I didn't realize I have 3. So get rid of 2 of those. And then OPI, I think this is Alpine Snow. Yes, OPI Alpine Snow. This is a great polish, except I don't find myself wearing it. And if I prefer the Orly and the Sinful Colors one, there's no sense in having 3 white polishes. So I will get rid of that white one as well. Nothing against it. I prefer, or I find myself reaching for the Orly and the Sinful Colors. Moving on to the polishes that I use when I do a French manicure. I think I'm going to end up keeping both of these. This is Orly's Nude Pink Creme, and then the Body Shop's Angel Pink. And I use both of them, and they make great polishes for a good French manicure. So we'll keep those. Okay, so for gray polishes and black polishes, believe it or not, I actually don't own a standard opaque black polish, which is kind of shocking to me now that I'm looking at my whole collection. But this is Sinful Colors Starry Night, and while I haven't gotten a lot of uses out of it, it is a really pretty polish. I don't know about for this time of year, but I'll definitely hold on to it because I did use it this last winter. So I'll keep that. And then this is Sally Hansen's Retrograde, I believe. Yes, Retrograde. For fall and winter, absolutely breathtaking. So I will hold on to this one as well. Okay, so let's start with the base and top coat situation. This I think is not going to be too hard because I have my favorites, and the other ones it'll be easier for me to pass along. Let's start with my favorite, absolutely favorite. This is the Glisten and Glow HK Girl. Honestly, you guys, I can truthfully say, if it wasn't for this top coat right here, I would not paint my nails like nearly as much as I paint my nails right now. I love to paint my nails now every day, but before honestly, I would be lucky if I'd paint them every couple weeks. So these, I'm going to keep both of them. They're still both great. I love it that you can actually finish the bottle without it getting too thick and not usable. Jill, the owner, I had like an issue with one of my orders, which it was so simple, and she was just amazing about it. Just very sweet. And it's so inexpensive, honestly. You can't beat it. I think it's like $6. So I will definitely be keeping both of these. And then this is a matte top coat that I got in a BoxyCharm, and it's the only matte top coat I have, so I will keep that. Okay, this is a Neutronails Speed Dry top coat. I think I'm actually going to hold on to this just because if I'm ever in a situation where I run out of my HK Girl, this one is actually a quick drying glossy top coat, so I'll hold on to that. As far as the Sally Hansen Maximum Growth, it just takes forever to dry. It's not as glossy as I like, and it doesn't make my nail polish last as long, so I will pass that along. The Sally Hansen Miracle Gel, I think I'm going to keep this. I have a couple of the Miracle Gel polishes by Sally Hansen, and I'm wondering if I should just keep it just because I know it pairs well with the line. Yeah, I'll hold on to it. It doesn't hurt. Okay, as far as the treatments, the calcium gel nail hardener I will hold on to just because I do use this quite often, but the post-trauma nail treatment I will pass along. It's been barely used, as you can tell. Someone else will get more use out of it than I will. Okay, so a base coat. This is the only base coat I have right here. I actually I'm close to finishing up my Sephora Formula X base coat, which again, another holy grail, and I'm so sad that they're discontinuing it, but this is the only other base coat I have, and to be honest, I don't really like it, so I will pass this along. I only used it a couple times. And then for kind of like glitter top coats, this is Mosaic Effects by Avon, and it's beautiful. Oh my goodness. I don't use it too often, but I use it enough to keep it, so I'll hold on to that. And then this Pure Ice glitter top coat in Spitfire. I think I'll get rid of it. Yeah, I don't use it as much as I should, and I think someone will also get more use out of it than I will. And then the Wet n Wild Fergie polish. This is just kind of like a top coat with a bunch of different colored stars in it. I used it for like not last 4th of July, but the 4th of July before that. And while it's beautiful, I just find myself reaching for other things, even during the 4th of July season. This is, Hollywood Walk of Fame. I think I'll get rid of this just because I'm not reaching for it. Alright, so moving on to my green and teal polishes. I think I'm going to start with the e.l.f. one, and this one I got quite a while ago, actually. I'm surprised that it's still holding up well. It's mint cream, and I do not wear it as much as I should, so it's a beautiful polish, and I wore it quite a bit, actually, when I first got it, but I hardly ever reach for it anymore, so I'm going to pass that one along. Let's see here. This is a Rimmel 60-second polish, and the formula is amazing. This is in Mentalicious, and I'm going to hold on to this one. It's very beautiful. It can almost be a one coater, I would say. And then, okay, so this is a Salon Perfect polish, and I picked this up at my local Walmart. Absolutely beautiful, and yeah, mermaid of money. But as you can see, I already have polishes that are very similar, so I'm going to pass that one along. Speaking of similar, China Glaze 2 Yak to Handle, absolutely beautiful. For me, I do have to use 3 coats, but like I said before, if I love the color, I will do it. I'll put up with it. So I'm going to keep that one. Alright, the Wet n Wild Wild Shine polishes, great formula, except this color is not something I find myself reaching for. And if it can focus, this is in the shade Caribbean Frost, and beautiful, just not for me. So pass that one along. This is an Avon Speed Dry polish, and these are amazing. They really do dry very, very quickly, and I'm going to hold on to this one. This one is in the shade... Oh yeah, Don't Be Jaded. So I'm going to keep that one. this LA Girl polish. It's a gel polish, or I'm sorry, LA Colors polish. I picked this up. Actually, I can't remember where I got this from. I was going to say I picked this up at like a Dollar General, but maybe not. This is in the shade Mint to Be, and it's beautiful. It's a little thick for my liking, but I don't wear it very often. I have colors that I prefer more, so I'm going to pass that one along. This is a Revlon polish, and I wear it all the time. This is in the shade. It doesn't even say. Oh yeah, Cha-Ching. And it's beautiful. For this time of year, it's absolutely gorgeous. Definitely keeping that. Alright, and then I think these last four, surprisingly, I think I'm going to keep all but this Sally Hansen Mint Sorbet. And that's because I have the Revlon one that's very similar. So I'll pass that one along. And then this Revlon one I'm definitely keeping. I do wear it quite a bit, and this is in the shade Wild. Sinful Colors, this is a recent purchase. This is in the shade Innocent, and it's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? I can't wait to wear that, especially right now in the spring. And then this is a Color Club polish. I purchased it with the collection. I think it was like the Neons Poptastic or something similar to that. But you'll see I have, I think, about 4 of the minis. And then this is in Till the Record Stops, so I will definitely keep that. Moving on to the light pinks and the neutral shades, even some browns in here. Honestly, I don't see myself getting rid of a lot of these. These are my favorite shades. Most of them I wear quite a bit. So as long as I'm wearing them, I'm not going to get rid of them. That's just how I look at it. So let's start with, let's just get this one out of the way. I apologize if you can see my leggings. It's kind of a difficult position to be filming in, but let's start. Okay, so let's start with this brown one. This is a very beautiful shade, and honestly, I don't even remember where I got this, but this is in the shade Wouldn't You Like to Know. That's so cute, and I really do love this polish, so I'll keep that. Okay, so immediately looking at this Wet n Wild Mega Last polish. Well, I love the shade. I have other colors like it, and I prefer those over this one, and this is in private viewing. Again, I love the Mega Last formula, but I prefer other polishes over that one, so to say. For example, like this one. This is an e.l.f. polish I ordered a couple years ago with that other green, and I really do love this shade. It's really beautiful, and it's just nude. That's just honestly what it's called, and it's gorgeous. So I remember wearing this to an honor society event, and it was perfect. It matches a lot of things, so I will keep that. And then on that same level, let's go with the Avon Speed Dry. This is a light pink, and it's got a glitter throughout it, and it's just beautiful. Again, I love the Speed Dry formula by Avon, so I will hold on to this one as well. That one I get a lot of use out of it. And then a polish that's very, very similar, kind of scary similar, is the Body Shop. And a polish by the Body Shop in Iced Grape. And while it's very similar, it just is shimmery, and it doesn't have the glitter throughout it like the Avon one does. But I use both of them. So while it may seem stupid to some to keep both, I'm honestly just going to keep them both because I do use them. Okay. I think as far as this LA Colors Nail Duet, I'm going to get rid of it. I don't wear this very often, so I'm going to get rid of that one, pass that one along. The Wet n Wild Wild Shine line, this is a beautiful polish. This is in Casting Call, and it's just beautiful. I do get quite a lot of use out of this, so I'll keep that. Butter London, I got this in a BoxyCharm, and this is in Yummy Mummy. It's beautiful. I can get one coat out of this, and look at that shimmer. Oh my goodness. Another Wet n Wild. This is the Step 1 nail color, and this is in Stay Classy. Again, just a very good neutral shade. You can wear this with almost any outfit, and it looks beautiful. So it doesn't clash. So I'll keep that. And then this used to be my all-time favorite polish for literally forever. I still love it. I don't wear it like I used to as much. I honestly would just take off my nail polish and put this right back on. This is a CoverGirl polish in the shade, goodness, you'd think I know it by heart, a smoky taupe, yes. And wow, so breathtaking. Okay, this is a Wet n Wild Mega Last polish, and this is in the shade Wet Cement. And while it's similar to the CoverGirl Smoky Taupe, it's not exact. It's just a little bit darker and kind of more brown. So I'm going to keep it. I do use it. Not as much as the CoverGirl one, though. Alrighty, so moving on to the pinks. I'm going to start, this is an easy one. This is one that I purchased from Claire's, and it's a color change polish. It's okay. It kind of works, but it kind of doesn't at the same time. At first, I kind of thought it was a gimmick, and then once I realized that if you get your nails like wet underwater, it does work. So it's just not something I use a lot. So I'm gonna pass that one along. All right, and then goodness, this is a Love My Nails polish, and I have 2 of them, and these are so old. Oh my goodness, I can remember using these when I was just a little girl, just very young. This is Mauve Shimmer, and I can't believe I have 2 of them, but I'm gonna keep one and pass the other one along. So they're about the same in how much is left in them. So it's a little bit over half full. So I'll just keep one and pass the other one on. Actually 2 that I'm going to get rid of are the Sinful Colors. This is in 24/7, and this was my favorite polish forever when I think I was about 13 or 14, and honestly, I wouldn't even just take the polish off. I would just repaint over it when one chipped, just because I was so obsessed with this shade. And now I kind of look at it, and it's not something I would gravitate towards today, but it's still beautiful, especially for this time of year. But I have 2 of them. I would keep one, but both of the formulas have kind of thickened, so I'm just going to honestly just toss both of them away. It's not even worth passing them along. This is a Studio M polish, and I don't even know where I got this. It was, I can't even remember, but this is a great formula, and I know it's just a couple of dollars, and I think it's like Meyer or something. I don't have a Meyer by me, but I'm definitely going to keep it. Alright, something that's kind of similar, the Wet n Wild Mega Last. It's a similar shade, but kind of different. It's this Bubblegum Pop, and I do wear this, so I'm going to keep that. Alright, this is an Avon Nail Pro, and I do wear this. This is an Orchid Splash, and this is a very unique color, so I'm going to keep that. Neon Broadway Gel Polish. It's just very thick, not for my liking. Just, yeah, way too thick. Alright, so far, the left side is what I'm keeping, and the right side is what I'm getting rid of. Moving on to the reds and more of the deeper, kind of vampy burgundy shades. Goodness, I don't realize how many of them I have until I have them all laid out and all together. Wow. Okay, so I guess let's start with the more basic cherry reds. This one doesn't really fall in that category, but this is English Rose by Rimmel. Definitely keeping this. Beautiful. More of the shimmery reds. This is Dancing Nails, and I was actually given one as a gift, so I have 2. Definitely don't need 2. I'll keep one and pass the other one on. This is an LA Colors polish, and I hardly ever wear it. To be honest, I don't even remember the last time I wore it. But this is in the shade Nectar, so I'm going to pass that one. This is a Revlon. I think it's it's not the Speed Dry, it's just the regular nail enamel. And this is in the shade Cherry, or no, I guess it's not. I thought it was Cherry something, but Ravishing. And I'm definitely going to keep this. It's beautiful, and it can be a 1-coat polish, so you can't beat that. Alright, I have a couple of Sinful Colors. This is Go-Go Girl, and I believe I have 2 Go-Go Girls. Yes. So, actually, I'm going to have to check the formulas on these, but I know one of them is really thick, and then the other one might be getting there. So, now that I say it, I'll probably just pass both of them along. And then this let's see, this is the next, or No Text Red, And this one I'll keep. Just it's very similar to Go Go Girl, and I definitely would like to have just like a basic cherry red. As if I don't have enough reds already, right? Okay, this is the OPI. This is a beautiful red, and it's classic. It's just like your classic one. It's classy. It's red, my fortune cookie, and I do wear this, so definitely keeping that. I have two. They're Timbleberries by Sinful Colors, and I do like this shade. I'll keep one and pass one along. All right, this is Sugar Sugar, and this is wow, absolutely beautiful. But it kind of belongs with over here, so I'll compare those in a minute. But this is Avon Speed Dry, and it's awfully similar to this Revlon one. So I'll keep the Revlon and pass the Avon. See, Kayla, there you go. Doing good. Better than I thought. Let's start with these. Okay. So, right away, Sally Hansen Hard as Nails. Goodness, this is an older polish. I don't even know if they still sell this, but I still wear it. It's the formula hasn't gone bad. This is Unbreakable Heart, $4.70. Definitely keeping that. Okay, this is an NYC Lawn Wearing Nail Enamel Polish, and this is in the shade Broadway Burgundy Frost. It's a frost, and oh, look at that. Look at that shimmer. Oh my goodness, I can't. It's so beautiful. Oh man, I'm going to keep it. I know it's bad, but I'm going to keep it. Okay, this is a Body Shop polish, and I have other stuff that's similar to it, so I'm going to pass it along. Sally Hansen Maximum Growth. Beautiful shade, but I think the formula is starting to go, which is sad. So, passing that. All right, down to two. This one can kind of go in over there. All right, this is in the shade, oh, Sugar Sugar is another one. So, I will pass this one along. Okay, down to more of the vampy maroon kind of burgundy shades. Yeah, burgundy. All right, this is a Butter London I got in a BoxyCharm. I'm gonna pass this one just because I prefer this Revlon in Passionate. They're very similar, as you can tell. I hope they look that similar on camera, but I kind of put them next to each other, and they're very, very close, if not dupes. So if I have to choose between the two, I will always go with the Revlon polish. So passing the Butter London polish, keeping the Revlon. All right, I have two of the Ulta Minis, and I can't remember what this is. Yeah, Bittersweet. And I'm going to keep one, pass the other one along. This is a Julie G polish, and wow, do I love Julie G polishes. I'm definitely going to keep this just because I love the formula, and they're just great polishes. They don't chip. It's in the shade Elegant Edge. Definitely keeping that. All right, last but not least, this is Berry Charm by Sinful Colors, and I don't need to keep this. I have polishes very similar, and I'll choose those over this one, so I'm going to pass this one along. Moving on to the Peach and Coral polishes. Right away, I'm going to get rid of this Torrid nail polish. It was given as a gift, and it doesn't even say the shade name. It just says Neo Pink nail polish. So I'm going to pass this on, simply because I prefer this Salon Perfect polish more, and this is in the shade Let's Not Coral. This one has a shimmer throughout it. The Torrid one does not, but I'm going to keep this one and pass the other one along. All right, goodness, I've had this forever. I believe this is a Sally Hansen polish, and this is in the shade Love and Bloom. I'm going to pass this along. It's like a diamond wear polish, I believe. Don't quote me on it, but I'm going to get rid of that. This is a China Glaze polish, and this is in the shade About Laying Out. Yeah, About Laying Out. And I'm going to get rid of this. It's beautiful. I got it just recently. The formula's just, it requires 3 coats for me to get to the full opacity that I like. So I'm going to pass this along. Someone else will enjoy it a lot more than I will. And this is a polished Island Coral by Sinful Colors. I actually wear this quite a bit, and with spring here now, I'll get a lot of use out of this. So I'm going to keep that. This is a Pure Ice polish in the shade China Girl. Yeah, China Girl. And I'm going to keep this. Well, it does, kind of when you get to your second coat, you can still see the brush strokes. When you put a top coat over top of it, like the HK Girl, it kind of eliminates a lot of those brush strokes, and it is beautiful. So I'm going to keep that. This is oh my goodness, another Love My Nails polish. I have to keep this. This is in the shade Cinderella. So many memories with this polish. And the formula is still good. So I'm going to keep this. This is the Color Club polish that I got in that kit. And this is in the shade, let's see, what is it called? Oh, Hot Pants. And I'm going to keep this one just because it goes with the collection. This is a Sinful Colors in the shade Glass Pink. And normally I wouldn't keep this at all, but I actually just tried this out the other day and I really liked it. I only needed 2 coats and it was pretty opaque actually for being like a glittery top coat almost. I'm gonna keep it. It's beautiful. And then last but not least, this is a Sinful Colors Pinky Glitter. Passing this on, it's a top coat and the formula is going bad. Or not passing it on, I'm actually going to throw this away just because it's getting thick. Any polishes that are the formula's starting to go, they're just going to be tossed and not passed on to friends and family. Okay, now for oranges and peaches. This is going to be a really easy one because I do not wear orange polish very often. So hopefully this will be a breeze. Right away, I'm going to keep this it's a peach shade. It's a Revlon Top Speed polish, and I really do like this. So I'm trying to find the shade name for you guys, and goodness gracious, it's a fast dry. Oh, it's in peachy. What a shock. Okay, I'm going to keep that. All right, Neon Gel Orange Polish. This is in the shade Bora Bora. Getting rid of this. It's beautiful, very bright, and dare I say it, it's too bright for me. I'll wear just about anything, but that's just a little bit too much. Okay, this is a Avon Nailwear Pro, and I'm actually going to keep this just because I do wear it kind of around the Halloween. I wore it last Halloween, and this is in the shade Lucky Penny, so I'm going to keep that. All right. These are all Sinful Colors polishes, and I think they're all Courtney Orange. Yeah. And I do not wear this shade, so I'm going to pass all 3 along. They've really hardly been touched. And the reason why I have duplicates of some of these is they're like either, most of them were given as gifts. So if I don't wear it, no sense in keeping, especially 3 of them. It's crazy. Okay, this is in the shade Hazard, and it's very similar to the other Sinful Colors. I think, Island Coral. That's the one I'm thinking of. I'm going to pass this one along. And then last but not least, this is a very bright Sinful Colors orange polish. Very similar to this orange by, it's Broadway Nails. And I'm going to pass both of them along. So, easy. Okay, moving on to yellow. Oh my goodness, I only have 4 yellow polishes. I do not wear yellow very often, and I actually like it on my nails. So that's I like doing these decluttering videos just because I can really see exactly what I wear a lot of and what I need to branch out more and try. So I'm going to start by keeping the Avon Nailwear Pro Plus in Sunshine. It's a beautiful yellow. I'm definitely keeping that. And then the other one I'm going to keep out of the yellows is the Color Club polish, and it goes with that collection. So I'm going to keep those. And then both of these I'm going to pass on, sorry. They both have hardly been, I don't even think this one's been worn. So this one maybe once or twice. So someone else will like them more than I will. Okay, moving on to purple polishes. I don't think this one's going to be too hard just because I love purples. I actually don't wear them too often on my nails. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm definitely going to keep this Alamasca purple shade and get rid of the Rimmel Lasting Finish Pro. Well, they look kind of a little bit different on camera, actually. They are very similar on the nails. So I'm going to keep the Alamasca one and pass on the Rimmel one. Let's see here. I'm going to get rid of, let's see, this Sally Hansen Love My Nails polish in Frosted Purple. Just going to pass it on. It's just not as opaque as I'd like it to be. Here's the Color Club polish in Digging the Dancing Queen, and this is, oh my goodness, beautiful. It goes with that collection. The other 4 I have are minis, but this one, the formula, it's a 1 to 2 coat polish, and it's beautiful, so I'm definitely keeping that. I wear that on its own a lot. This Sinful Colors polish I'm gonna keep. This is in the shade Rose Dust, so I'm gonna keep that. And this is a Revlon polish, and it was given to me as a gift, so I'm going to keep that. I haven't really tried it out yet. Give that a fair chance. This Pure Ice polish is in the shade So Into, I believe. And I haven't ever really given it a shot on my nails, so I'll keep that. This is the famous Wet n Wild Mega Last on a Trip. Going to keep this. Glisten and Glow, this is the Shifting Camel. This is from that collab that Nicole from Young Wild and Polish did with Glisten and Glow in Different Dimension. Definitely keeping this. I wear that quite often. This is a Rimmel 60 Second polish, and I can't remember the shade. Oh yeah, this is I Lilac You. And I think I'm going to keep this one just because I do wear it. It's just not as often as I'd like, but I'm still going to hold on to it. Okay, this is a Sinful Colors polish in the shade Dream On, and it's a recent purchase, and I haven't given it a fair chance yet, so I will hold on to this. Okay, this is a Sinful Colors in Let's Talk, and oh, this is a tough one. I think I'll pass it on. Yeah, I'll pass it on. I don't wear it as often as I definitely should. This is another Sinful Colors in the shade I Love You, and I do wear this one, so I'm going to keep this one. And then last but not least, a Pure Ice polish in the shade New Lilac, and this just gives me too many brush strokes to the point where my Holy Grail HK Girl top coat doesn't really fix it, so I'm going to pass this one along. Okay, so finally my favorite color to wear on my nails, blues. And I foresee this being a little bit of a challenging one to declutter, so bear with me. Okay, so I'm definitely going to keep this Wet n Wild Scientific Method. This is one of my favorites, as well as Alamasca Noble, I believe it's called. I'm going to get rid of this Broadway Nails polish. The formula's going bad, so that I'm going to get rid of. This is Sinful Colors Why Not. This used to be a favorite back in the day, but I have others I choose more over this one. So I'm going to pass that one along. And then this one is Rhythm in Blue by Sally Hansen. Another gel formula polish. Keeping that for sure. Oops, wrong pile. Keeping that. CoverGirl Outlast. This is in the shade Mutant, and I'm going to keep this one just because it's beautiful, and I actually don't have any colors like this. It looks close to Sally Hansen Pacific Blue, but it's a little bit darker, so I'm going to keep that. And then Sonia Kashuk, definitely keeping this polish. This is in Naval Academy, and I'm going to keep that too. That one's beautiful. Okay, Wet n Wild Skipping Stones is what it's called. I really like this shade. It's pretty unique. Keeping that. Getting rid of China Glaze. This is Don't Be Shallow, and I'm going to get rid of it because the formula stinks. You need about 4 coats for it to be opaque. So passing that along, it was only used twice. I believe, yeah, 2 or 3 times tops. Okay, this is an Avon polish. I'm definitely keeping this. Probably one of the very few glitter polishes that I'm going to keep. This Pure Ice one, passing along. Wet n Wild, passing along. This is more of a green. This blonde with the greens, but I'm passing this one along too just because I never wear it. These are both, I think they're even the same shade. Yeah, it's called Love Nails, and again, I don't wear it, so going. These are the same shade too, and these are by Sinful Colors Blue Bayou. I'll keep one and pass the other. Okay, and then the last shimmery blue is Ciao Bella, and I'm going to keep this one. It's a little bit darker than Blue Bayou. Okay, moving on. Sally Hansen Original Pacific Blue. I'd be stupid not to keep this. Can't get this anymore, so I'm going to keep that. Dupe for that, Julie G. Cabana Boy. Definitely keeping that as well. The Sally Hansen Miracle Gel Polish. Getting rid of that. That's in Sugar and Fix, I believe. Another Sally Hansen. This is Babe Blue. Keeping that. Another Sally Hansen Royal Hue. Keeping that. Wear both of these a ton. What I'm going to pass is the Pure Ice polish. This is, I think it's a gel polish. Yeah, with gel tech. I'm going to pass that just because I have other colors similar. Same with the Rimmel 60-second polish. This is in the shade Mind the Gap Victoria. Passing that. A Sinful Shine gel polish in Alfresco. Keeping this. It has a beautiful shimmer throughout it. And then another Periwinkle. This is kind of a, what is this called? This is a Cameo. Definitely keeping this. Okay, almost done. These top coats, goodness, I'm gonna pass these. I just never wear them, so these are gonna go. Somebody will use them and enjoy them, hopefully more than I will. Okay, this Sinful Colors polish is going to go because it's very similar to this Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics polish. So this is in the shade Full for Azul. Passing that, keeping this one. This is Pool Boy, and oh my goodness, that's one of my all-time favorites. And then this is I Need a Refreshment by Wet n Wild. Absolutely love them both. They're similar, but a little bit different. Okay, this Sally Hansen I'm going to get rid of just because I never wear it. It's Breezy Blue. It's just a little bit too light for my skin tone, I think. This is a Revlon polish, and it's a recent purchase of mine, and I really like it, so I'm going to keep that. This Color Club polish, even though I got it with the collection, I'm going to get rid of it just because the formula, I mean, it takes a good 3 to 4 coats. Sometimes at 4, I still feel like I have kind of white spots. So I'm going to pass that. And then this Pure Ice Shine I'm going to keep just because it's a unique shade. I don't have anything else like it. And then last but not least, the last blue is this LA Colors Nail Duet. And I'm going to get rid of this just because I've only used it once or twice and I never use it. So passing that along as well. Okay, so last but not least, my dotting tools. Honestly, I don't think this is going to be too difficult. I hardly ever use these. So this is a nail art pen. I'm passing that. I'm going to keep one of these. So I'll keep this one. I'll pass this. I'll keep the silver one. Okay, I'll keep a black one. And then these 3 I never use. So these are going to go as well. Insane. My goal was to get rid of about a quarter of my collection, and I almost got rid of half. So I'm keeping, this is just all my top coats and that, like dotting tools and nail files and things like that. And then, so these 2 acrylic cases came on that set from Amazon. But then I'm keeping this acrylic case right here, and then this one right here is full. So this one, there's still so much more room to grow, which is amazing. And then I'm getting rid of both of these acrylic containers, and then this basket of nail polishes is going as well. So yeah, guys, that completes this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!